Hello, my name is Michael Feltman, immigration attorney in Dodge City, Kansas. This is episode 2, talking about introduction for benefits within the immigration laws. Remember in the past episode we had a discussion about a general overall process. We're going to look at benefits. The first question, what benefits are we wanting to get? Secondly, what potential problems like violations do we have? Third, if there are violations, what you want to ask, is there a cure? Finally, what's the likelihood of success if I do have those 3 situations going on? With benefits, there's a number of different types. You can group it into, what I've done is 4 different categories of benefits. The first one is the permanent immigration benefit, the immigrant. Think of this as moving permanently to the United States. A lot of folks call this the green card. This is a process where you're planning on living in the United States and with occasional visits outside of the United States. That's the first one. Second is the non-permanent or non-immigrant category. And with the non-immigrant category, there are a vast amount of types of what we call visas of coming to the United States. There's student visas, work visas, there's athletic visas, there's performer visas, there's fiance visas, victim visas. Each of these types of different visas, and that's just a few of them, have different processes, and each one has a different time frame that you can stay in the United States. Example, a visitor visa is a lot different than, say, an H-1B visa, for example, which is a specialty visa. There's a lot of different types out there, so you need to know what your goals are. Third category is naturalization or citizenship. That's not something that happens automatically from marrying a U.S. citizen. This is a process that usually most folks in the United States got it from being born in the United States. However, there's a lot of immigrants in the United States as well, and most of those that are wanting to obtain citizenship will get it through something called naturalization, which we'll explain in future episodes and what that entails and requires. But what naturalization is U.S. citizenship to the United States. It prevents fears of being deported, for example, and permits a person to leave the United States longer if they want to, for longer visits. Benefit category number 4. This is a situation where it's not permanent residency, it's not non-immigrant status, it's not citizenship, but the U.S. immigration laws have been created to just permit someone to remain in the United States for certain reasons. Different situations, such as what's popular now is deferred action for childhood arrivals. Started last year. Another one that's been around for a very long time is asylum. And there's folks coming to the United States because they're afraid to stay in their home country. Another one, maybe there's such situations like in Haiti a couple years ago, temporary protected status. We want to provide a safe haven for folks that their country is in turmoil right now. Another one might be the status of removal or administrative closure within a certain removal context. All of these situations will allow a person to remain in the United States. The downside is that it's not always for as long as people want it to be. But at least it allows them to remain here, and sometimes that's the only option that some folks have. Stay tuned for future episodes in explaining these processes. Thanks for listening. I'm Michael Feltman.